good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. On our way to Dade City this morning. Another brand new client in this slow month of July, which I'm staying steady, picking up new clients, it seems like, this July, but staying on top of the game. Fortunate, that's for sure, and I have an established client base that can afford to have me whenever anyway. That's going to lead me to the well, today's work first. Going to be doing a nice two-story home with a little barn, garage type little building on the property, and the driveway and the sidewalk to the front door. Nice account, nice ticket, be home by lunch and done for the day. And I think I'm going to go buy a Meritech. I got a ball valve on the back here that's sticking in the jumper side of the trailer. When I go to run both machines, one of them's stuck, so water's coming out. Got to get that fixed. It's always something, you know. At least it's a small repair this time. But I've been asked a lot of questions about pricing here lately. How much do you charge? You know, can we talk about pricing? Sure, we can do that. Let me give you an example. I start my pricing at 2,000 square feet. That's maximum square footage on a home. That's including the garage and everything. With a small little two-car driveway that can you barely fit 4 cars in it, and a sidewalk, maybe out front and to the front door. I have a base price for that. So instead of measuring everything, start with a basic square footage. Okay, let's, just for an example, this is not what I charge, but let's say I charge $200 for that job. Okay, now a customer calls and says they got 2,500 square feet. I add $50 for the other 500 square feet. So you got $200, just divide that by 4, and then for every 500 square feet extra thereafter, you add 50 bucks. So that's how I price house washes. Of course, 2 stories, they start out at $200 and they go up from there. You know, it depends on what's going on. Most of the time it's a lot higher, 25, 250 to 300. But these jobs don't take long when you have the proper equipment. All right, let's talk about pool cages. This is what I charge. If you have a pool cage and it's a standard pool cage with 1, 2, 3, or 4 beams going across the ceiling, I start that at $150. Every beam after is $25 more. So a 5 beam would be what? $175, and so on. 6 beam, $200. And that's inside and out, the back of the wall. I clean the furniture. You just got to remove all the other small items out of there. Driveways, 2 car, I start at $100. That is my minimum, $100. I live in Florida, so things are a lot cheaper down here, and people are a lot tighter, and they're on retirement budgets. So that's what I cater to. I don't go around with the measuring stick. That's just going to get you in trouble. You'll be home waiting for the phone to ring, like a lot of guys are in July, because they just quote too high of a price. You know, you don't want to get rich on every job. Sure, it would be nice. I mean, you do have those jobs like Saturday. That was a wonderful day. It took 8.5 hours, but guess what? I made a lot of money. So those type of jobs do come in. But to get basic starting points, you need the small customers to keep you busy. And the most thing that's important in this business is not only do you have to have a good price, but you need to show up on time. You need to do a great job. Do a couple little things that nobody else would average, you know, would normally do. Clean that little shed that's right next to the house. Sure, it's not included, but you know, what the hell does it take you 2 minutes to do it? Spray some SH, rinse it off. You know, all these things go a long way in building a successful pressure washing business. Showing up on time, that's real important, okay? Act professional, look professional, dress professional. I mean, you got to wear a lot of hats. I run the company by myself. That's everything. Quotes, taxes, this, that, and everything that goes along with running the business. So, but just have a good price that everybody can afford to do every year. Okay, now if you're charging somebody $500 to clean their little house, chances are you're not going to hear back from them every year. Maybe every 2 or 3 years. That's a big price for somebody on a budget to pay. But if you can afford 200 every year, which people do, and they call me every year. So that's why I'm busy every month throughout the year. All right? Hopefully those are helpful tips for you, and you need to get after it. Like this lady behind me tailgating. I don't know if you can see her back there, but isn't that annoying? Let's get after it. All right, here we are at the job. Nice big house. See that black drip edge over here? You see that? Above the gutter, it's all dirty. Up there, it just needs a good bath. This basketball goal. Got mold all over it. He's got grandkids. We go ahead and clean that up. If it's in the path, clean it. It's not going to put you out, you know what I mean? All this stuff here, he said to get around it. So we'll clean all the way up here, and then we'll get behind it. See all that mold and algae up there? Spiders, cocoons. When we got this back of the house, it won't be too hard to get to. We'll be able to get to it right from the backyard here. We're going to be hitting this barn over here. That algae off of it. We'll be able to hit this from back here, no problem, right here. See all that algae on the gutter, and we're going to get all this cleaned off here. Got a nice outdoor kitchen. Then we'll come around the back here. I don't see any ripped screens, but you see all the dirt in the screens. We'll go ahead and get that all cleaned off. It's looking good. All this algae on this pipe. It'll come off of there from the SH dripping. All right, we got plenty of water sources. It looks like it's gonna need the other one hooked up. We'll see. Should be able to wash all right without it. Another hookup, and when we do the cement, we'll need more. This is very dingy, this place. Just needs a good bath. We'll finish up over here. Get all this done. Beautiful home. This sidewalk is very, very dirty. It's going to make a really big difference with all these weeds turboed out of here. We get that mold off that drip edge up there. We'll be able to hit that area right there from here. Everything's going to come out nice. Yeah, this thing needs a bath big time. We'll get all this trimmed off of here. So we're going to have some turbo nozzle action, wash jet tip action, all kinds of action. And you know what we got to do? We got to get after it so we can get into action. All right, we're going to start the wash right here. Going to SH all this. And I'm going to walk down there, and I'm going to get around the corner, of course, and I'm going to walk down that barn and get that all done. And we're going to be getting after it. Then we'll rinse the barn, we'll rinse this, we'll shoot on down that way, get that all done as far as we can go around. Then we'll come back around, head this way, get all this treated, rinse the whole house all off, then we'll be back here at the final rinse down, okay? Then we'll go ahead and turbo tip all these sidewalks, get in here and do this little driveway and that cement that goes down that way. Then we'll reel into the truck. Let's get after it. And for you people up north, check out this old tree here with all the Spanish moss growing on it. Looks cool, huh? This is old Florida living, man. Look at that lake. It's beautiful. I ride my motorcycle up and down this road all the time back here. It's a beautiful piece of property, all right? That's all I want to tell you. Let's get after it. All right, let's get after it. We're going to be using a 20, 65, 25, 61. Jet dip. Really good tips to have today, all right? All right, let's get after the rest. All right, let's get after it. We're going to be using 20, 65, 25, 61. Jet dip. There it is. All right, let's have a look. Well, that mold's going away. Everything's nice, getting nice and clean up there. Look at that basketball goal. Beautiful. Kids are even going to be happy. All right, we got everything SH here. Now we're going to head over to this barn and get after all that over there, right? And then we're done all the way around to here. Now I heard something pop on this bad ride right here, so let's go ahead and unplug this. And it says off, so let's put it off. It was on. I'm going to get a piece of tape and tape that up so I can continue the rinse when I get done with all this stuff. I'm going to undo all this and move all this back and get behind there. Then we'll just move it all back. Request, senior citizen, so I get it. It's not going to kill me to move that light stuff. If it was heavy, then I wouldn't do it. I'm feeling so good today, and my back was so sore for a week. All right, I'm feeling like better than ever. All right, let's get after it. All right, I'm sure you can see it looks a lot better. I'm just gonna let it dwell for a while. I gotta go up the back stairs up there and clean up that back stuff that's back there. And then we'll be back for the ever so satisfying rinse. We'll do a review of the cleanup on it. You saw what it looked like before we started. And then you can see that this right up here is pretty good. Now we gotta get all that across there. Okay, we'll go across the porch on the outside first. Then we'll rinse all this off. Then we'll go inside and blow everything out. We'll want to get up there first. Go ahead and get the SH up there. All right, let's get after it. All right, that's a wrap. Look at that. Looks really nice. All the mold's gone off everything. All the black stuff's off the drip edges. Water's draining off nicely. Got all the crap off the roof. Looks 1000% better. Let's go ahead and check this up here. Nice little man cave up here. It's all clean all the way up. Doors are clean. Got his little light set up so we can get up and down the stairs. Everything's been washed. All right, now we're going to continue around the back of the house right here. Get all that up there, okay? Then we're going to get all this down here. We're going to let that dwell up there for a little while. Then I'll just rinse off and go into the gutters. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it, shall we? All right, we got this on 10 gallons a minute with the 0060 so we can reach up there, all right? It goes all the way over the roof of the front yard. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. And this place is going to be nice and clean. See that over the top of the drip edge right there, above the gutter? I'll put a little bit more sauce on that. All right, we'll be back for the ever so satisfying rinse. We're going to go on that porch there and go ahead and nuke that. Then we're going to get after it. And we'll go down the side over there. Let's go take a walk over there real quick. Show you what's happening over here. I was able to come all the way down the side. See all this over here? It's real black up there. We'll be able to get that with the wash jet tip real easy. We'll let it dwell a while. This whole side's been soaking. See how that pipe's coming? We'll let this stuff soak for a while longer. I probably should come around and give that another shot of SH, which that's what I'm gonna do. Everything's gonna come out nice and clean. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. This job's coming along good. Look at that barn, man. It's popping nice. All right, let's get after it. All right, this job's coming along great. The whole back of the house is done. This is all done. The porch is all done. It looks really good. Came out awesome. Windows are all clean. All right, now we're going to start rinsing right here, all the way around the back, and we'll go down the front. All right, we're going to change some batteries, get something to drink, and we'll be right back for the ever so satisfying rinse. Man, that barn looks good. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's see one little spot that I missed up there. Put some more SH up there. All this gutters came clean. The basketball came nice. Just got to rinse everything off. Then we'll go down the front. Like I said, get everything finished out there, down that side over there. We do have a drip edge we got to hit one more time on the other side of the house. Then we'll be getting somewhere. All right, let's get after it. All right, this is a good reason why you need one of these extension poles, so you can get these hard to get black stains off of there that won't come off with just regular wash tip action. Let it down nice and gentle. All right, I was able to hit all that up there. Very good, very good, very good. Like I said, get the tools, baby. That was only $89 for that. I think it's up to $149 now. You know, it's inflation. The price is always inflated. We're gonna need that extension on the other side of the house when we rinse that other side off. Boy, that sun is bright. That's not going to be a good picture. But, what are you going to do, right? Going to SH everything on the front here. And of course, we're going to be using the tall reach tip and all that good stuff, all right? Let's get after it. As you can see, it's a pretty easy job, you know. SH'd all that, got it on the side over there. Now we're gonna get the wash jet, not the wash jet, the long reach tip. Go ahead and get all that up there. Get up underneath the porch there, go around the side. We'll have to use that wand again to get that black stuff off the side of the house. Here's not too bad here. We'll be good here. isn't it? All right, I'm gonna go around there and get underneath and get after all that stuff, and then we'll be back for the ever so satisfying rinse, and we'll go look at this real quick where we're gonna need the extension pole. Bring that puppy around back here, and we will get after this stuff here. So I know it's not gonna come off unless I do that. See that black stuff right there? All right. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and put some more SH on it while I'm around down here. Pull me some more hose around, get it one more time. Then we'll go ahead and come out with the extension. Probably gonna need it right in between. Well, that's cleaning up pretty good. Well, you see that right there? I'll need to use it right there. I'll be able to sneak it right in between there. And I'll be able to shoot it here. There's a bee's nest right on the end, right on the end cap. I'm gonna get that sucker off of there. All right, we'll be back. Let's get after it. All right, we got this monster all SH. Everything's SH. It's looking nice and bright and white. All we got to do is the ever so satisfying rinse. We'll get after that, and we're going to take the extension wand pole, and we're going to hit that up there. See how much lighter that is up there? Also got a bee's nest straight down there. I'd like to get that off of there too. All right, let's get after it. All right, perfecto. Let's get after it. Poof! It's beautiful. I love it. All the spider cocoons, everything's off. Everything came out great. Got the extension wand over there. You got to remember to bring that. Next step, turbo nozzle. Let's get all these weeds out of the cracks, and then we'll go ahead and get after this concrete over here. Got a couple weeds over here. Just right here. I don't see any over there. We're good to go. All right, let's just go ahead and get the sidewalk cleaned up, and let's get after it. This place has come out squeaky clean, man. Look at that. Looks good. Barn looks good. Everything looks good up there. Everything looks great. All right, now all we gotta do, get after this concrete and that sidewalk. Go down that way, around that way. And we'll have this puppy in the bag, baby. All right, we got to put another battery. I think I got a little bit left. Let's just get after it, all right? let's see what we got here. This is a big brown stain. I think it'll come up with some straight SH. We have some black algae right here on the concrete, and we have it all in this area over here. So we're going to get the pump up out, and this sidewalk that leads to the front of the house hasn't been done in a really long time. Look at that. It's clean. We're going to go ahead and pump up, spray this whole thing. Look at it. All right, you see how it looks now? All right, we'll be right back for a review and see how we do. All right, let's have a look. Look at that driveway. Stains gone. Look at this. Nobody ever thought this would come out clean again. Look at that. Looks good. Perfecto. Got a little bit left here. That's going to dwell and go away. Got a couple more spots there. But everything looks really good. Came out nice. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. And that's a wrap. Now we got to go to Ameritech because this machine finally crapped out. We're done. I think it threw a valve today. It was ticking, so they put a shim on it to get it to go a little bit longer. Over the weekend it started ticking. Today it finished. So we're going to go there and we're going to put new jugs on it, or we'll get a new machine. Well, no. I'd rather not spend $2,700 on a new motor. Let's just go ahead and see about the jugs. Replace those. We got to see if the valves suck through the piston before we decide that. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it.